What's up, sports bettors? It's the first NFL Sunday, and I'm going to be taking you through 5 ridiculous player props on PrizePicks. So let's get into it because we haven't lost in a while. Once again, we cashed pretty well yesterday. I mean, this 5-pick flex play went 50 to win 100, and then this one went 100 to win 40 in profit. So regardless, we've been doing really well. And the reason I've kind of switched to 5-pick entries is the odds are more advantageous. So we'll kind of go through that very briefly. And again, if you're new to the OddsJam channel, what I really like to focus on is strategies as well as picks, but also strategies. Like, how do you think about sports betting? The whole goal is to kind of teach you how to use data, right? How to use market data to really think about sports betting and make more money and have a better chance at beating the book. So let's go ahead, let's get into it. I guess I can start with a couple examples. So the first thing I'll start with is just kind of showing you like, hey, how does PrizePicks work, right? Why do I see PrizePick odds on OddsJam? So you can see the first pick here is going to be Nick Chubb, under 1.5 receptions. Where are these numbers coming from? Right? So OddsJam, constantly scans Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, updating their lines in real time, along with the rest of the sports betting market to try to show you these line discrepancies, right? These spots with value. But where do these numbers come from? That's kind of a harder question, right? But it's important to understand if you want to understand strategies. Okay, so let's get into it. Any 2-pick entry is going to be a power play, right? 20 to win 60, 20 to win 40 in profit. Any 3-pick or 4-pick entry we can do is going to be plus 900 odds if you're taking a power play. 20 to win 180 in profit. It's not plus 1,000 odds. It's not 20 to win 200 in profit. It's 20 to win 180 in profit plus your $20 stake back. So kind of based on the odds, you can reverse engineer what the implied probabilities and the implied odds are. So all that means is if you're winning, let's say your props in a 2-pick power play 57% of the time, you need to win basically in a 2-pick power play 57% of the props that you include, or 57.74. If you're doing that, you'll be profitable. So your goal maybe on PrizePicks is, hey, I'm going to win 60% of my props. Great. How are you going to do it? Right? And if you're winning 50% of your props, 50%, you're terrible. You should stop betting, right? Because you're going to go broke on PrizePicks. Seriously, this is a lot of juice that they bake into 2- and 3-pick power play entries. So you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful. Like, you'll kind of notice if we actually just open up, maybe player receptions for this entire game, you can see OddsJam obviously has a lot of data. But PrizePicks, rarely for a 2-pick power play are they going to be giving you the best line, right? Almost never. So you can see here, though, for Nick Chubb, what you kind of notice is, wow, like all of the sports books have Chubb under 1.5 receptions, super heavily juiced towards the under. And we're able to get minus 137 in a 2-pick power play, or we can get minus 119 in a 5-pick flex, because again, flex plays have more advantageous implied odds, right? And we've kind of gone through the math and all the boring stuff in another video. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it. If you don't believe the math, there's no odds on PrizePicks, there's no such thing as implied odds, then watch the video at the end. But this is just a mathematical strategy. Like, there's nothing to it except pure math. So let's get it. But it's not math that's like hard to understand. It's just math that, okay, PrizePicks has the implied odds of minus 137. So any 2-pick entry I make on PrizePicks is going to come out to plus 200 odds. Does that make sense? We'll throw it into a parlay calculator. Minus 137, minus 137, your parlay comes out to plus 199.26. So roughly plus 200. So I guess it's more like minus 136.75 or something like that, right? So not exactly right, but minus 136.75 or something like that. You can get close to it. Minus 136.5 maybe. Yep, that's closer to plus 200. So we just round on OddsJam. But regardless, you can browse odds for free on OddsJam. So any sport you want to bet on, it's completely free. Obviously, you want to make sure you're getting decent prices, and that's whether you're a sports bettor or a DFS player. If you're placing bets at minus 160 on Betfred, When another bookmaker in your location is giving you minus 148, you're screwed. You're not going to make money because you're getting terrible prices. You have to be price conscious, right? It's kind of like being an investor who has to buy everything at 5 times the price, 2 times the price. If you're doing that, you're going to get, your shirt ripped off. And also, it's just like if you were to take Nick Chubb over 1.5 receptions for minus 137, when you could get, plus 120 on sportsbooks, plus 128 on some sportsbooks. It's mind-boggling how much money you can lose on PrizePicks. But anyways, so the first pick I have is again going to be Nick Chubb, right? So Nick Chubb under 1.5 receptions. Great. That's awesome. Then we have Scantling under 3.5 receptions. Same thing. Ridiculous value at minus 119. Doesn't look as amazing, you could play it on Underdog as well, right? It's better in 5 picks, right? So then we have Randall Cobb, once again, at minus 119, which is the implied price of a 5-pick flex. Seems pretty good. Then we have Jennings under 1.5, and then we have Mark Andrews under 5.5. Freaking crushed him out, banged him out. So I hit that. Join the OddsJam Discord. There will be a link in a lot of unders. So there will be a link in the description as well as in the comments for the Discord. You want all our plays in real time, you can join the Discord server. But anyways, trying to stay hot. We got tons of plays open. We got tons of bets for tomorrow. Hopefully we're able to, win this final one for Jonathan Taylor so we get some payout there. Hopefully, Tolbert can come through and turn this 100 flex play into, $900 profit. So we got a lot of plays left. So hopefully, college football, just a ton of stuff in general. So hopefully we can continue to do well and let's make some money.